For over 1,000 years, the strength of an army was measured by the smell of sulfur and the roar of a chemical explosion. From the trenches of France to the sands of Iwo Jima, the American soldier has relied on one thing: gunpowder. But today, in the quiet expanses of our nation's most secret testing grounds, that era is coming to a definitive end. There is no smoke here. There is no fire. Instead, there is the hum of a high-voltage capacitor and the blinding flash of a plasma arc. This is the Electromagnetic Railgun. It is a weapon born of pure physics, utilizing the Lorentz Force to achieve what was once considered impossible. We aren't just talking about a new tank. We are talking about a fundamental shift in the nature of human conflict. For the veterans who remember the thunder of the 16-inch guns on a battleship, this is the successor you never saw coming. It is the US Army's silent revolution, and it's about to change everything. How do you hurl a piece of metal at 7 times the speed of sound without a single grain of powder? To understand the railgun, we have to look past the steel and into the heart of electromagnetism. The system consists of 2 parallel rails, hence the name. When a massive electrical current is surged through these rails, it creates a magnetic field so powerful it defies imagination, but the engineering required is staggering. To fire just one shot, the system must harness enough energy to power a small American city, then release it in a fraction of a second. This isn't science fiction. It is the ultimate refinement of American ingenuity. We are seeing liquid nitrogen cooling systems fighting temperatures that would melt a standard barrel in seconds. Every shot is a controlled bolt of lightning, harnessed and directed by the finest minds in our military. This is grit meeting the digital age, ensuring that American armor remains the undisputed king of the battlefield. In the world of ballistics, speed is king. A traditional shell travels at roughly 3,000 miles per hour. A railgun projectile? It screams through the air at over 5,400 miles per hour, Mach 7. At these speeds, you don't need explosives. You don't need a warhead. You only need kinetic energy. Think of it as a hypersonic silver bullet. When a 5-pound tungsten slug hits a target at Mach 7, the energy released is equivalent to a massive bomb, but concentrated into a single, unstoppable point of impact. It turns solid armor into liquid. It passes through reinforced concrete as if it were air. For our enemies, there is no defense. You cannot outrun it, you cannot hide from it, and you certainly cannot stop it. This is the flat trajectory dream, a weapon that hits exactly where it's pointed, across hundreds of miles. With the surgical precision of a scalpel and the force of a tidal wave for the men and women on the front lines. The railgun isn't just about destruction, it's about survival. Carrying thousands of pounds of explosive gunpowder inside a tank makes it a rolling powder keg. One lucky shot from the enemy and the vehicle is lost. But the railgun changes the math. Its ammunition is inert metal. It won't explode in the rack. It won't burn. This allows our crews to carry more rounds, stay in the fight longer, and operate with a level of safety never before seen in armored warfare. Furthermore, the range of these systems allows the US Army to strike from over the horizon. We can now provide fire support for our troops from distances that were once the exclusive domain of the Air Force. It is a protective umbrella of kinetic power, ensuring that no American soldier ever has to enter a fair fight. We ensure the odds are always in our favor. Beyond the offense, the railgun serves as the ultimate sentry. In an era where hypersonic missiles threaten our shores and our carrier groups, we need a defense that can keep pace. A single interceptor missile can cost millions of dollars. A railgun shot costs only the price of electricity and a piece of metal. This is the economic reality of modern war. We can fire dozens of rounds for the cost of one enemy missile. We are building a kinetic shield that can swat incoming threats out of the sky before they even cross the horizon. It is a testament to American strategic thinking: outthink the enemy, outproduce the enemy, and outperform the enemy. The railgun ensures that the arsenal of democracy remains the most sophisticated force on Earth. We stand at the threshold of a new era. The challenges are still great: the wear on the rails, the massive power requirements, and the sheer scale of the hardware. But the American spirit has never been one to shy away from the impossible. We went from the Wright brothers to the moon in 66 years. We are now doing the same for the art of land warfare. The era of smoke and mirrors is fading. The age of the electromagnetic warrior has arrived. As we look toward the horizon, we see a US Army that is faster, safer, and more dominant than ever before. The gunpowder age served us well, from the Revolution to the present day, but its time has passed. The future belongs to the silent, the swift, and the unstoppable. Thank you for joining us at Quantrator. If you believe in American innovation and the future of our forces, stay tuned. We will continue to bring you the stories of the technology that keeps our world secure. Until next time, keep your eyes on the horizon.